Hello,
Hi, good evening.
good evening.
How are you?
Great, great. What about you?
I'm good.
All right. So I think this is session number 3 of your Q&A.
Yes. Okay. I feel that you enjoyed a lot. You enjoy a
Obviously,
lot.
yes. If you're saying that, people who invest so much time looking at your videos, they want some questions answered, then I would love to talk to them or like talk to you about
Okay. But I think whatever the question I have already asked you. There are more few questions, but they are kind of craziest question. I couldn't ask you.
it. Why? I love crazy questions. Are they inappropriate questions?
Yeah, I can say like that.
Okay, can you rephrase them and make them appropriate?
Oh, let me try. I think this is very weird. I should not try.
We can skip it, no problem. We can talk about the specific topic. Do you have
Yeah.
anything in mind?
In last, wait for a minute.
No problem.
Yeah. Last session we were talked about superiority complex and English shouldn't be a status symbol, but it is, and people take it in this way. So I would like to talk in this sorry on this topic and try to make people enlightened towards learning English and try to change these sort of things. We can try to change, or we can try to aware people that no,
Make them aware.
yeah, make them aware
Okay. Yeah.
that English is not anymore any. No, sorry. English is not any more phenomena. Is it correct?
Any more?
Phenomena.
It's not a phenomena anymore.
Yeah, it's not a phenomena anymore.
Yes. So, as unfortunate as that is,
Yes.
like, see, now there are lots of things about this world where I can tell you this is unfair, but it's still there. This is not something that's supposed to happen, but it still does happen, right? Uh, there's a phrase that we use where we say that, hey, I didn't make the rules, I just follow them, right? So when it comes to, let's say, if I'm your boss, okay, and you were really rude to a customer, even though the customer was rude to you first, and you said some really bad things and you told them to get out and you abused them, right? I will have to fire you, even if I agree with you. Even if I would do the same thing, I will have to fire you. And unfortunately, I'll have to say, Megha, I'll have to fire you because you did this. And you can say that, sir, that person did this and they hit me
Sorry,
or they
sorry,
pushed
sorry
me.
for interrupting. I
Yes.
couldn't hear you properly. Either you need to increase your volume, or I need to put earphone.
Okay. Should
Okay.
I speak loudly now?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So my point is, even if you tell me that, I had to do this in my own self-defense, right? If the person hit you or he was being abusive towards you, I'll
Wait,
end up
wait,
saying,
wait. Sorry. Sorry, I put earphone. I couldn't hear you.
no problem, no problem.
I don't like put earphone on in my ears or on my ears.
In my ears. I don't like
I
using
feel
headphones,
irritated.
earphones.
Sorry, what did you say?
I don't like using earphones.
I don't like using earphones.
Yeah, I think ever since
Okay.
I've become a Clapingo speaker, I always have these on. In every picture also I've taken in the last 6 months, I always have headphones on. I don't know why.
Yeah, but yeah, you have to do that because this is, I think, the part of your job. I
Also,
think so.
now that when I'm doing a lot of work, okay, I end up listening to music a lot
Okay.
because I hate it when I hear outside noises and I get distracted. So I listen to this focus
Yes.
playlist that I have. I keep playing the music and I'm like, I'm just constantly like working and finishing off my work.
Okay. Okay. Nice.
Right.
But I'm a little bit different from you in terms of my ears, because I am very sensitive towards noise or voice. even sometimes I couldn't hear songs. It makes me irritated or trigger me
Sometimes
anytime.
I can't
Again.
hear songs because it irritates me.
Okay, sometimes I can't hear song because it irritates me.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Even
Oh,
I have that sometimes, when a really loud noise comes in and I'm like, it really makes me feel weird, right? That's what you're saying.
yeah, yes, yes. Okay, so where were we?
We were discussing the phrase, I don't make the rules, I just follow them. But I think you
Okay,
understood what I'm trying to say.
yeah, I understood, but not exactly because I couldn't hear you properly. So could you please
Oh, okay,
repeat?
okay. Yeah. So the phrase is, I don't make the rules, I just follow them. And
Okay,
if I'm forced to do something I don't like, I'm following the rules by firing you. Let's say you are rude to our client in a store, a retail store, right? Even
okay,
though that client was rude to you first, I have to fire you because you were doing something that you're not supposed to do. And even if
yes,
I agree with you and I say that, Megha, I completely agree with you with what you did, I would have done the same thing, but I have to fire you. I don't make the
okay,
rules, I just follow them,
okay, all
right?
right,
That is what the statement is. That's the example of the statement.
okay, okay,
So when it comes to English, right? Again, this is the situation. I don't make the rules, I just have to follow them. Because when it comes to, see, in a general conversation, there are lots of languages in India. A lot of languages are accepted. But when it comes to professional life, the
yes,
whole country is switching to English. They all want to
yes,
have a universal language in India and internationally, right?
yeah,
With the development of internet and getting cheaper services in this country, going international, having international clients has become really easy.
yeah.
Relatively.
English is a language of business.
Mm-hmm.
Ultimately, we can say like that.
Yes.
So
So
we don't
even
have
jobs.
yeah, even jobs, because if I think in India around 1991, the international business came into India, and that took with, like, English is a language, so people can communicate with foreigners and for foreigners and people from other countries.
Mm-hmm.
So this is how I think it English developed, and then MNC companies came into India, and people want to have a better lifestyle, and it's obvious that if someone works in MNCs, so they get better lifestyle. So this is how people thought process were changed by the time, or is changed by the time. And no one can deny that English is important. English is very much important. But my question is that I feel that I talk to foreigners as well, with on same topic, that in India we have, I don't know, we have a different sort of feelings and things with English. But in foreign foreign countries, they don't take English in that way. They also means English is a global language, so everybody means English is an important language for everyone. All right. Why in India it is like very different? Like I there is a reason, I know that, like nobody can reach, uh, nobody can afford English. The major chunk of our population can't afford English
Invest in
in,
themselves to learn English.
yes, because of financial status and many more things, right? So maybe this is differentiate,
This
that
is
is
the
how.
difference between native speakers, speaking
Yes.
countries and our country.
No, I'm talking about in India. This in India,
Okay, you're saying the
the
difference between non-English speakers and English speakers.
yes, yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. So that is the reason. And other than that, I must say that people who can speak English in fluent manner, they also have a superiority complex, and they showing their superiority complex to people who don't know English. That's the reason. Maybe this is my opinion. I cannot say that this is the fact, but I feel so that this is one thing that people need to change. What is your opinion about that?
So I have never, like, I have witnessed situations where I would be in, like, I would agree with you. At the moment, I don't like feel like this is one of those things where when something bad happens to you, you realize that, oh, the justice system is bad or the policing system is bad. And when you go ask someone else, they're like, no, it seems fine, right? Because nothing has happened to them.
Yes.
They've not experienced a bad situation or something like that. So I'm currently, I think, in that phase, but I completely agree with you. There are people who feel that way. There are people who think that they are better because they know English, which should not be the case.
People don't experience, means fluent people don't experience this thing because they do that thing. So how can they? Yes.
So it is one of those things where, you know, you go out with your friends to eat something and you're trying to split the bill, right? The rich guy is like, it's okay, it's just money, just take it. And like, I have phases where I didn't have money and I'm like, it's easy for you to say because you have money. It's not easy for me to say because I don't have money, right?
Yes, it is.
Same with English.
Same. Yeah. But yes, it is important to learn English because English is a global language and now each and everything comes in English. So I feel so after this generation, I feel so that like a car is very normal nowadays in this age and years. Before this, before means earlier.
In this age and era.
In this age and era. Okay, sorry. Yes. So previously, having car is also a very big status symbol.
Yes.
Right? But yeah, in this age and era, it is very normal.
So basically, in the earlier days, like earlier times, basically the definition of a car has changed. First it was luxury, now it's a necessity.
Yes. Similarly with English.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone?
But I personally think that is a sign of growth, you know, because it means, see, everyone in India, like, I mean, not just India, everyone in the world will always want to have a better standard of living, right?
Yeah.
And it's no surprise that if you know English and you apply for a job, right? Let's say you and I apply for the same graphic designing or, you know, engineering job, anything random. And you know how to speak in English completely fluently, and your interview was like, oh, well, yes, I would love to invest in myself. I'm growth oriented. I would love to, you know, no, I'm just saying you're fluent, right?
Yes.
And I'll go and say कि हाँ मुझे पता है, हाँ मैं काम कर सकता हूँ, मेरे पास 10 साल का experience है, मैंने किया हुआ ये. Even then, I think you will end up being paid more than I will because you will be a better communicator, right?
Yes.
So and in some cases, I'm just saying, in some cases, it is justified.
I agree, completely agree with that. My only concern is that it is very, people need to aware that communication skill is important, not English is important.
Yeah.
You know, communication skill is important to grow in your career, to grow in your life in every perspective. Perspective or perspective?
In every aspect of life.
What did you do?
Aspect.
Okay. Yeah, I know, but I am confused with perspective and perspective. You need to answer me. If I have to choose perspective or perspective. So what should I choose?
Prospective.
Yeah, perspective.
Perspective is completely different. Don't use that, okay? Perspective is आपका नजरिया. It's your view of the world. So you can say perspective, but what you were trying to say is segments of life. It's a different aspect of life or different fields of life.
Yeah.
To say, I think that is what you were trying to say.
Yes.
So
different aspects of life.
Yes.
Okay. I forgot what we were talking about.
I was saying that people who know in English, who know more English will get paid more, and you said that communication is more important than the language.
Yes. People should be aware that communication skill is important. Everybody needs to develop
improve on their communication skill. Yes.
Yes. And one more thing I want to say, but I forgot.
You forgot.
Yeah.
That's okay. That's okay.
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 Uh,
So you were talking about your communication skill and how English is not that important.
yeah.
Shouldn't be that important, and it shouldn't be a status symbol.
Yeah. It
All right.
shouldn't be. It-
So should I move on to the next topic? I mean, next conversation thing.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Okay. Cool. So I'll just give you some corrections for today. Okay.
Okay.
I think you made these corrections in the last two sessions as well, but
Okay.
in the last session you were venting and you were trying to tell me things, so I didn't really want to interrupt you,
I
right?
understood.
Because you were saying that this happened, that happened, and I'm like, if I would have corrected you, you would have slapped me only then.
Yeah, I felt that whenever I express myself, I forget to use phrases
I
in
forget.
correct
Yeah, I
manner,
forget to use. Okay.
correct way.
That's,
Yeah.
see, that's okay.
I'm more
Obviously, when you get emotionally charged, it is very difficult to, you know, think about
co-
everything before saying it.
coordinate with everything.
Yes,
And English is
exactly.
something we need to coordinate with lots of things.
Yes. So that's why we say practice, because it keeps you calm, it keeps you relaxed, it doesn't make you panic, it doesn't, get you emotionally charged that, oh my god, I need to do this, I need to relax.